Everybody loves interviews. Answering awkwardly phrased questions to the hiring managers that you are looking to impress, well, it isn't exactly the stuff dreams are made of. However, it may be the only thing standing in the way of you securing that dream internship or job. So you want to be prepared, right? My name is Serena, and I am a career coach at CareerUp, where we have helped thousands of aspiring candidates like you launch successful careers. In this video, we are going to cover the best practices for before, during, and after the interview to help make sure that you're 100% prepared. Let's get started. Researching the company. Researching the company as well as yourself. When speaking to HR professionals, the number one complaint that they have is candidates are not doing enough research. When researching, it is important to have a clear understanding of why you want to work here, what is required in the role, as well as knowing yourself and how you will contribute to the company. So how exactly do you do that? 1. Check out the website and read it thoroughly. This will give you a great overview of the company's profile and goals. 2. Research the latest news and press releases. Has there been any recent important news related to the company? You can use Google News search to find any articles that may interest you or pertain to the position. Crunchbase is also a great place to get the latest funding rounds or industry news on the company. 3. Company culture. Check out their social media accounts and get a better understanding of the company culture and what's important to them. It's also really important to know yourself. You want to know how your experience and skills relate to the position, and having a thorough understanding of why you match perfectly with the job description is going to make answering any question in an interview that much simpler. Identify your personality traits as well as your skills, specifically your hard skills that relate to the job description. Identify how this position is not only suited to who you are now, but a stepping stone to your career goals. To get started with this, ask yourself the following questions. What are your values? What have you accomplished? What do you enjoy or not enjoy? What environments do you thrive in? What factors are important to you in a job? We never know exactly what we will be asked in an interview, but with research and preparing for the most common interview questions, you will have a great framework to jump off from. One of the most common questions you will want to prepare for is, tell me about yourself. Here you'll want to go with the SHE formula. Succinct, honest, and engaging. Tell a short anecdote that pertains to the position or skills that they are looking for. The interviewer is looking for direct evidence if you are qualified for the role and wants to see how you present yourself with an unstructured question. Other common questions to help you prepare are, what do you consider to be your greatest strengths? What do you consider to be your greatest weaknesses? Why should I hire you? Why do you want to work here? Remember, it's not a script, it's a conversation. And with the right research and preparation, you have everything you need to sound confident that you are the right candidate for the job. So it's the day of the interview, you've done all your research, you know all about the company and the role, and you're waiting for the call. Here are some tips for your interview. Be sure to dress professionally. Arrive 5 to 10 minutes early for the interview. Find a distraction-free environment. Sit up straight and look into the camera as much as you can. You can always use a stack of books to ensure that the camera is at eye level. And of course, don't forget to smile. If you're going for an in-person interview, be mindful of how you are interacting with everyone from the moment you enter the door. Often, other team members will be asked about your behavior and attitude towards them. In the waiting room, avoid looking at your watch or your phone. Take this time to relax, some deep breaths, and visualize success. An interview is also a great place for you to learn more about the position and the company. Many companies are open to tailoring their internship position to help match what you're interested in. Make sure that you have 2 to 3 questions prepared for the end of the interview. You don't want to ask too many questions because that may come across as unprepared. and you don't know much about the company. Here are a few examples of what you can ask at the end of an interview. What type of skills is the team missing that you're looking to fill with a new hire? What are the biggest challenges that someone in this position would face? How would you describe the work environment here? Is it typically more collaborative or more independent? How have previous hires in this internship been successful? Having questions at the end of an interview shows that you have put thought into this position and that you are paying attention during the interview. Waiting to hear back after an interview for a position that you really want is not easy. But there are a few things that you can do while waiting. Right after the interview or the same day, send a quick thank you note. Avoid sending generic templates. Instead, thank them for their time and reiterate your interest in the position. You can mention something you spoke of during the interview or even attach a link or video that summarizes your skills. The key here is to be friendly and short. 2, get into the habit of asking at the end of the interview when you can expect to hear back. If after that date you still haven't heard anything, then it is completely acceptable to follow up. Although it would be nice if every employer did reply, note that sometimes they could just be busy and not to take it personally. Yes, interviews can be super exciting and scary all at once. But with a bit of preparation and research of both yourself and the company, asking the right questions, and following up with a thank you, you are sure to ace your interview and land that internship or job of your dreams. Until next time.